Shut up.
Calm down, guys. But, yeah, there's that internal monologue from Batman. Yeah, you can't get back in there yet. Oh, well. But that monologue from Batman telling you, you know, his thought process. Because, you know, he's the world's greatest detective. That's been established. But, you know, it's nice to see his thought process as he goes through, you know, like, what am I looking for? Oh, a flask. I can set my...
I can see the alcohol.
I can set
in
my
the
weird
air.
goggles to the, yeah, his... I guess that's just him exhaling the alcohol out. That's
I
weird.
assume, yeah.
That is weird. It's not exactly the best science, but it's a great game. Oh, is there a... there was a grate down there. I wonder if there's something down there.
No.
No? I mean, I know that, you know, stuff happens. You can't really get down there yet, but... Nope. She's so crazy. Like, that is something that she should not be having fun doing, writing that up. Like, that's terrifying. But then again, she regularly faces off with Batman, so we'll find out, you know, just how far her limit is before something gets terrifying.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, no, she's wrong. I do like how familiar she is with Batman, though. Like, he's B-Man or Bats. Like, she never just calls him Batman, because that's not her.
Shimmy.
It's not fun for her. Yeah, Shimmy. I love the
And she
instructions
calls
sometimes.
him Mr. J.
Yeah, Mr. J.
Oh, pudding.
Oh, pudding. I love that. I also love this. It's a one-sided relationship for the most part,
Oh,
because she loves him to death. That's part of her psychosis. But because in the comics, there was an origin story based off the animated series. You know, she was always interested in crazy people, but she wasn't necessarily that smart. So when she got her degree, her doctorate degree from Arkham University or Gotham University, it was implied that, yeah, you can't do anything in there yet, but it's implied that she didn't actually earn her degree, but she may have romantically coerced a professor or two into giving her an A, which is not recommended. I don't think anyone should do that, but that's how she got that. That's how she got her doctorate, and then she ended up working at Arkham. She was always super interested in
patients.
Crazy people in general. Yeah, she took a weird interest in the patients, and she saw the Joker specifically as really a challenge that she wanted to tackle and understand.
Yeah.
So she started doing therapy. Eventually, he opened up, which it very well could have been a lie. Oh, yeah, and here's one of the neat things, too. Chronicle of Arkham. You can hear...
Which I've gotten them all now.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you listen to them all? Or?
I listened to most of them, yeah.
Turns out the guy who started the Asylum was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And he left these messages telling, like, how he started the Asylum. All throughout the Asylum. Which is not practical. Like, it's like he expected Batman specifically to get all these. But she was listening to the Joker say, you know, all his problems, and which were probably all made up. Because, you know, he's crazy. He was probably just lying to get her to help him. But, you know, eventually the roles swapped. And she was on the couch, and she was telling him all her problems.
Yeah.
And she, you know, they developed that love relationship, kind of, at least on her part. And there was one specific time. Oh, look at the rod glitching out on the floor. But, oh. What'd you do?
That was that was not me.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, I guess it calmed down. But there was one specific time that Batman brought Joker in, and he was beaten really badly. I guess he deserved it because, you know, the Joker.
He does.
But she didn't feel that way. She thought that was, you know, cruel and unusual punishment, which technically it is. Technically, he's breaking every kind of law. But thought it was cruel and unusual punishment. It was... She actually cried. She was sitting there crying, holding, like, a beaten and bloody Joker in her arms. Batman thought it was weird, but he didn't do anything. And then, I think slightly after that, when he felt better in the Arkham Medical Ward, she broke him out. Because he had mentioned before that her name, you know, Harleen Quinzel, sounds like the old clown-looking thing from the Renaissance era, the Harlequin. and she just took it. She took that name and broke him out of Arkham.
Name.
It's a good name, yeah. It's a great character design. But that's basically how Harley Quinn became the character she is. And I love how, I mean, this isn't quite a silent takedown. You can totally hear these. This is
I always let you just throw this and then.
yeah, I just go full on. I go full silent takedowns for each of them.
Watch this.
Because he's still got his gun.
Oh, he didn't do it.
Oh, you were looking for the run jump kick? It's a great. I love that one too.
Or the Superman punch, which is Batman.
Yeah. The Batman punch, rather.
No problem, boss.
Which, going back to your thing,
What
is
thing?
how they met the Joker.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is a whole section in Origins.
Yeah, yeah, that's how they, that's mentioned a whole lot. You actually get to see Dr. Harleen Quinzel as Dr. Harleen Quinzel. She's not quite Harley Quinn yet. I like the part the Joker can see you right now.
I know.
And he
And
says
I
nothing.
stand behind this guy the whole time.
I can promise you.
Yeah.
They won't be laughing.
I don't know how. Like, is there a camera in each of these TVs? Like, all across Arkham?
Have fun.
A microphone, too, because it's mentioned, like, they speak back to and forth to each other, and they can obviously hear each other. But these are just, like, random TVs. Like, obviously in here it makes kind of more sense. It's a computer room. But sometimes just, like, it's in a random hallway,
Yeah, I know.
and they're speaking back and forth. I'm like, how is this set up? This is a wonderful mic system. We should get that. I never stop and listen to him.
I better warn my boys you're on the way.
I mean,
I do every now and then.
the audio continues anyway, so. Not sure if it's our stream that's paused, or if it just glitched out. We're not sure.
Probably do.
I mean, it's probably just the internet to this computer. It's not our computer. It's Jacob's computer, and you know how we feel about Jacob. So he's in there running this right now. So I probably shouldn't make him too mad. Shouldn't insult him.
This is actually one of my favorite maps of the game.
Oh, this room?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is used a lot in the challenge maps, isn't
And
it?
this is also in the demo.
Oh, cool. I always try to do as much of it completely silent as I can. Like, if I can make it to where they don't even see the other bodies, I do. Because personally, I feel like that's just more fun, like, more accurate to Batman being terrifying. Because ledge
There's
takedowns
only
are...
one other. So.
Well, I mean, more come in later, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come in here. But I try to make it as silent as I can. He just fell. That's
Yeah.
funny. I like that. That's happened occasionally for me. Like, I'll fight him on top of something, and I don't plan to, but I'll hit him, and they just flop. It's a good time. I love it.
Ooh, I just went that way.
It automatically puts you back up there, so doesn't matter.
Oh. that's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. I realized that because last time I did that as well. Like, I flew in when I was playing on my computer, and I was like, oh god, they're gonna fight me. But because like I said, I wanted to keep it all sneaky. But
What do you got?
he's up there.
Oh, that was quick.
He's a quick guy. These are spry young men. And, they're terrified of the Joker, so I would run as long as I needed to as well.
I'll find you and kill you.
Put wheelie.
Trying to throw a distraction batarang.
Sure it came from over there.
No, he's looking at me, so it's not much of a distraction.
Yeah, I've wondered, because later in Arkham City, you can have a sonic batarang, which will, they'll look where it hits, which would make more sense, because now if you throw a batarang, they'll look at you, where it came from. Which I feel like they're not that smart.
He's not coming back at me.
They're not that smart to, like, extrapolate that data and, like, okay, if it hit there, where did it come from?
Just go up a little more.
I feel like they would just look at where it landed.
I don't have the takedown yet?
You can't do inverted takedown? Oh, it's one of the best. Oh.
Oh, I know.
Oh. I do that all the time. Like, I'll try to land on them or behind them
No.
when I just actually land in front of their bullets.
This isn't going well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for some reason our stream is not playing up. Maybe it's Jacob. Maybe it's not. We don't know. It froze a while back, and now it still says loading video. Anyway, if we are, we're still streaming.
Yeah,
For some reason, this computer just wasn't showing it. I don't know, but it's awesome. Yeah, and if you hit
I love
one
the
of
little
them,
feature.
I like the fact that, especially later in the game, like if you get the, okay, yeah, we're still going, but later in the game, if you get the upgrade for the Batarang power, he'll throw it, I think, just slightly faster, and if you can do it as a surprise, if they don't know where you are and you just hit him with a Batarang in the head, you'll just automatically knock him out, like not knock him down, like straight up knock him out, which is really convenient. Like if you're running in on a group of them from behind them. Just quick throw a Batarang, and one's already taken out. You don't have to do anything. Oh, he almost turned around on you.
I know, that was close.
It was kind of terrifying. Stressful. But imagine how they feel. You don't really have to imagine, because it says terrified. You can look at his heartbeat.
Let's go for a gliding kick.
Glide. Yeah. That was a below the belt punch. Did you see that?
Nice.
That was. I'm not gonna blame Batman for it though. You know, he's Batman. I think this is that was a riddle, wasn't it?
Yeah, I gotta wait.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He tells you afterward, doesn't he? Well, there's Officer Bowles. He's not having a good day.
He's not.
Not at all. Funny enough, that's the. I think that's the one that in one of the opening cutscenes was threatening the Joker, but it turns out he was working with him. He was all acting. Yeah, now you have to. We got the Riddler jumping in. Honestly, I found the riddles to be far more fun than the actual trophies.
Yeah.
You know, the riddles, the trophies they could have been, some of them were a challenge to get to, just depending if you had the gadget or not, but the riddles some of them were pretty interestingly worded, and I didn't get a lot of them right at first. I had to think about it. This one was easy, though. I can't remember what the actual riddle is, but it's a picture of Warden Sharp. Yeah. Like, and you also can't go further in the story without doing this, so you have to get it. But yeah, I think I have 15 to 30% of the riddles done on my PC version. And you know, I love that part. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
When you pull up this screen and it just shatters them into bat symbols to show that you have them. I love it. Love it. You saw me clear the room and you didn't. He did not help us at all.
No.
He had a gun. He could have done something.
What's this?
There's the inverted takedown. We'll need that. That's a good move. Do you ever hang down from it before you do the inverted takedown?
Sometimes, yeah.
I always stage it on top. I don't know why.
Bowles came walking in telling everyone to cover the front entrance. Said something about Joker's army coming through the main gate.
Some of the voice acting from the side characters
Frank
was,
shot him dead.
Yeah,
There was
you
still
know.
a chance.
I mean, it sounds good, but he pauses too much. Oh, that's weird.
Then I saw
Unless
Quinn.
you are the guy doing this voice, in which, thank you for watching.
Everyone in the room. I had no choice.
And of course, references to Blackgate. If you played Arkham Origins, you get that prequel. You get to do more with Blackgate Penitentiary.
They carried on without him.
And that's this
Must have outlived his usefulness.
this deal with. That's why there's so many, not exactly crazy, but there are a bunch of bad guys in Arkham that aren't crazy because they something happened at I think there was a bomb at Blackgate actually.
Yeah.
And that the Joker planted, obviously, because Joker. But he planted that bomb, so they had to move a bunch of prisoners to, I guess, the nearest place they could, which was Arkham Asylum. And that was his plan all along, so when he broke out, he'd had all these people. And then there's that radio, which is also good. Jack Ryder. He is in the first section of Arkham City, isn't he? Yeah, he's
in throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, but you meet
Side
him.
missions.
You meet him like right there at the beginning too.